Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Stamatis here from SK Drumming, and it's Friday today, and we have another Q&A episode. Let's start it with some news. First of the news has to deal with the Black Sabbath era that starts from the next week. Thank you so much for your requests. Hopefully during the weekend. Yes, I told that so many times, but eventually had no time to create that graphic with the list and who's requested each song. Hopefully we'll do that during this weekend. One more thing that I need to add regarding that is that the first 3 songs have been already tracked. So stay tuned from this Tuesday for the songs that I plan to release. And I will have a small introduction trailer, let's say, to each one of you that took your time to pick a song and request it from me. Thank you so much. And for all of you that will watch those videos, thank you as well. One more thing that has its place in the news is about the chicken farm. Finally, last week we did the fence on Thursday and Friday. So the absence for the episode 12 on last Friday, apologies for that, and that opens me time window to be more creative with music and dedicate more time on that, and also try to attract clients for lessons, for session recording, etc, 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 as I plan to get professionally into the music as well. One more thing that I have to share with you is that yes, New Year approaches. My best wishes for all of you that the next year will at least stop taking things from us and start giving us. As about my job status, I have requests. Requests mean income. Already some of the expenses have been covered. Still, I have some more miles to cover, but yeah, eventually I will be robust again. And last but not least, on today, we are waiting after many years that she paid us a visit last time, my mother-in-law. And I'm very happy to have her here with us, sharing those magnificent days of the Christmas holidays. One more thing that I want to share with you in the news part is the last collaboration video I did with James, John, and Tassos, Iron Maiden's Flight of Icarus. Thank you so much for watching it, for sharing it with others. Yeah, this one became viral, and we had a ton of fun with doing this. Let me share the story on how this started. On March during this year, probably some of you will see it during next year, I got reached from a guy who proposed me to do the Iron Maiden's Clairvoyant. That collaboration did not went well for reasons that are not significant to refer them. We're still friends with Jimmy. Nothing bad happened. Decided to release it on my own, as I had already tracked it. So I released it, and then Tassos proposed me to do the Flight of Icarus. And I told him to reach me on Facebook so that we can arrange details and do it a collaboration video, drums and bass. And then we start thinking of involving others and doing it full band cover. When it came to guitars, I had Alex in my mind. I had plenty of guitarists there, and I always wanted to do a cover with James, as I gave him a promise to do so. And I reached out to James. James accepted happily. And when it came up for the vocal part, James suggested John. We tracked up everything in May, and I was waiting for the voice. Eventually, we had a bad recording session that was not at the quality we wanted. Another small pause. Finally, we got the tracks from John. Went through an epic mixing session. Tons of A-Bing with the original. I wanted to match as close as possible to the original, but at the same time to maintain the character of each one of us who participated in this collaboration. I think I got that to the point. And finally we release it. To be frank, I was not expecting this to go in the way that has gone. Thank you for that. And the rest is history. It premiered, and without any promotion, anything, any help at all, has gone viral. Thank you. And with this and that, we finished up the news section. So let's focus on your questions. Well, when it comes to questions, there are some times that I have plenty of them to answer. Some others I have only one, or there were times that I had no questions at all. This time we had one question from Brian Gribbin. You see me having no paper here. It's easy to remember, as I read it so many times. Easy to answer, but it will be a lengthy answer. So, hello Brian. You asked me about my favorite Dream Theater song, and the reason why that song is it my favorite. Well, my favorite song from Dream Theater, if there can be such a song, is The Home from Metropolis Part 2. And of course its sibling, Dance of Eternity. I consider them as one song. The reason why, if I get it to a song analysis from the perspective of a composer trying to reach out the mentality of people who listen a song, there is also right now a science called music psychology. I used to write a paper back on 2007. Actually, it's not just a paper, 2000 pages and more. For one of the master studies I've done at that time in the music is about the mentality, about the IQ, about everything that has to deal with a song that somebody is listening to. What does that mean when you start in the conservatory school and you start learning theory? The first thing that somebody will learn is the mathematic way of what music is. And music is the express of inner world or the feelings of a person through the sonic colors of one or more instruments, music instruments. Taking that in mind, you can expand it also to the audience of who is listening to some songs, and you can guess their mentality, you can guess their behavior, their character, their education level, and many more. So this song, The Home from the Dream Theater, represents pretty much my life, me. Speaks directly to my heart. And the Dance of Eternity as well. What am I as a person? Who am I? What am I capable of doing? And many, many, many more. Hope that answers your question. And this is a long discussion topic. If you want me to expand more, feel free to drop in the comments below. And let's have fun with it. With this and that, we've reached out at the end of this year's episode 12. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for everything. And in case you missed the Iron Maiden's video, there is a card displaying up just right in the upper left corner. And there's also a link in the description below to follow it. My best wishes for you to have a perfect year. Stay tuned for the first drums only release of the next year. That will be on Sunday at the same usual time that I got you used on that. Also on Tuesday I will have the first Black Sabbath request in the air. Stay tuned for that. And of course, next week, on Friday, as usual, Q&A, and goes on. Till the next episode, stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. Keep on listening to good music, keep on playing music. And Happy New Year. Bye, everybody.